Good day, Jenise, and welcome to your spiritual gifts reading. So, I actually started tapping into your energy before I did this when I went to get your name because I had to find your info, right? And I used my homemade deck for this one. And the first thing I got for your energy was Firefly. So, keep in mind, every one of these gifts readings I'm going to do are as different as everybody's gifts. So, there's no blueprint. So, Firefly. I'm actually about to flip my screen because there are a couple things I want to show you. Take you on a walk, if you will. So, first and foremost, when I went to go start, this card came across me as a frequency. And I like to do my readings typically with a frequency in the background just to lube the process. Like, where am I channeling from? And in this case, your energy drew me to the world. So, that and fireflies automatically makes me feel like you're gifted in the earth element. And that's why I wrote you and I was like, hey, what's your chart info? Because I wanted to be cute and check and see like how they come together. But we're going to be amazed either way. So the ability to heal with your hands comes up, to build with your hands. And that's things like gardening, cooking, working with animals, even actually building stuff, like working with wood in an artistic manner. But I'm saying clay too. But that clay is giving like mud bath, mud bath masseuse. Like there's an interesting healing modality that you have. Like you'd be able to use different herbs and crystals and stuff to help somebody heal and come up with the particular system for that person. And you know what's so funny? The name of this channel is called the Sound Healers. The same way that this person has found a niche in creating frequencies based upon what they feel for a certain card, you have the ability to sit down with somebody and figure out what they physically need to heal. So now, what I came on here for, besides that, was to see what the meaning of the firefly was, because that is where I was led. Firefly. And of course, that's going to make the music. Spiritual meaning. When I said that I'm about to walk you through this or take you through this, uh, that's what I felt for your energy, like you're a guide to others. It's given shaman. But thinking about fireflies in general, what do? They light stuff up in the dark. Technically, if there are enough of them, they help people see. So it says fireflies represent self illumination, attraction, positivity, simplicity, and self awareness. These are actually the gifts that you give to other people. I don't know what your job is currently, but this is the energy that you have in general. Like when somebody comes into your field, they're lit up by your energy. And I'm getting a message now that I need to look at the back of this card. You help people organize, like to collect themselves, get themselves together. This is very Ayanla. Like you help them fix their lives. So I'm getting the Taurus and the Virgo. But me saying like, what is your business? What is your job? That would be the Capricorn. That would be the part that this needs to be inserted into to create like a trine of energy just pinging around. So now I'm going to actually pull for traits. This is my archetype deck, right? This shows the personified characteristics that you embody. So tell me more about Jenise's spiritual gifts. What is there to know about her spiritual gifts? And I keep seeing the bull, like the Taurus bull. Does it count that you're an adorable person? Is that like a spiritual gift? Like once you put your mind to something, you really like stick to it, to stick to itiveness. Like that's a regular gift. That's not a spiritual one. But no, some people don't have the fortitude to stick through things or to build through. It's also a bit of tenacity, if you will. But all of these skills that you have, or this energy that you have, is what you give off to people, how you motivate them, how you inspire them. So your masculine energy is strong, right? But look at this. This out in the field. And this made me think about fireflies. Even though they're looking at the stars, technically, what would be like around them in this area? But it's like other women come to you and your energy flips to masculine when they come around to help them come into balance with their stuff. Like women who aren't able to deal with men come to you probably for advice about their guys and stuff. The card actually says a talent for creating and supporting life, a positive guiding light. Can't make this up. A positive guiding light. Right? So the next thing is your humility. But it feels like because you have been through so much stuff, you're not really a judgmental person. That also is something that other people could sense from you. Like it's easy to talk to you, to be seen. Like when other people hide, you see through that or you can recognize why they're hiding. You absolutely should be doing something similar to what I'm doing. But I'm getting like you'd be really good with doing it for kids. Like all that healing stuff I just said. Like you know that is it adolescence? That age before they become adults. Like when they're in between. They're not little kids, but they're starting to grow. It seems preventative. Like you help heal people in the middle phase before it gets to the part where they're damaged adults. Even possibly working with teenagers could be the case. And that's something I don't think I've ever said that to anybody. And that's so crazy because that's such a untapped market, if you will, an untapped area. Like who would technically be into crystals and all that stuff? Teenagers. Or be willing to sit down and do a meditation and let you do physical healing. Because it feels like you need to touch, you need to put your hands on people. So that goes with the goddess energy. So in this case, this is your erotic energy. Thinking of the best way to say this. Like, you have very healing sexual energy. That is a gift too. Not everybody has that. Some people suck energy. You give energy. This is life giving. Because look down here, this water. And that made me think about like the womb, but like the womb of life. You speak life over people too. And the card says itself. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality, but you got a balance in your masculine and feminine energy. There's a fluidity that connects to whatever you have in Pisces in your chart. That's where your intuition is coming from also. It's like you know when to be soft and maternal and in your goddess energy versus when you need to lock in to this parental energy, more so like, all right, I'm going to be soft with you but firm because I have to guide you in this way, shape, or form. And in the middle of that, remember that's that seeing through people energy. So it's giving chameleon, but chameleon not in like a fake flip way. Chameleon like you flow with what you need to do when you need to do it based upon that person. You're a reflection for different people. That's that illumination that you give off. You illuminate them, but then you match their energy, not in like a toxic way, but you match their energy in the way that they need healing in that moment. So I'm actually, because of that, going to use the energy deck to expand. Trying to get a little bit more information on Jenise's spiritual gifts. It's made me want to relax. Like your energy is chill. Like there's nothing you can't do, is what I'm getting. That's why I relax. Like, chill, girl, you got it all. You can do this. You just got to pick. You have to choose. Yes. And I was about to start singing Throat Baby. So I, I got to pick which songs in my Rolodex I can share with people because this is crazy. But Didn't I say you speak blessings and life over people? That firefly light is the light you're sharing from your heart. You speak from your heart also, which is a blessing because not everybody does that. It's like where you go, you bring cheer. And you know what's so funny? See, this is the angel area, the angel of revelations. Remember, I just told you, you see things in people that they don't want you to see, but like you know how to handle the fact that you see things in people that they don't want you to see. Like you know what not to say and what to say. Like you see them in their totality and you know what they need in order for them to feel better as their best selves. You actually raise other people's vibrations to yours through communication, through interacting with them. And you know what's funny? Uh, Ariel is in charge of like the sacral. That's courage. That's light energy. Right here on my desk, I keep Ariel because it's the angel of revelations, perceptions and revelations, discovers hidden treasures, reveals the secrets of nature. Remember, I said with that world card and that firefly, like you give off so much nature energy. Like it's given you would be able to go outside every day and do some sun gazing or just to feel the breeze. It's very Pocahontas, if you will, to feel the breeze, the trees, and the grass, and you get messages off the wind. And it's more than you just getting like, oh, a storm will be coming soon or anything. This is more like, I need to prepare for the winter because there's something coming. Like that sort of energy. You're picking up on the world. Like you get waves before they come. But all of these are in alignment with what you need to do to protect your family. Like you are the rock for your family. And all these gifts that I'm mentioning might be made for your family. Even that stuff where I was just saying about the adolescence and the teen. But what would happen is you would learn how to do it through your own children and stuff. And then you will realize, hold on, I'm sort of passionate about this. And this would help a lot of other people or parents who have trouble with their children and can't talk to them because you can break through those barriers and help move a block. Say you got a child that won't talk for some reason, right? When they come into your energy, you're going to talk to them for a while and stuff, right? But you're already going to sense what's wrong with them and what you need to say to them. Then the next thing you know, they've opened up their throat chakra and they're talking to you. Because what I'm sensing is there's nothing that you cannot do. You just needed to know that that was the case. So now I need to know what your strongest gift is. What gift you need to most focus on tuning? Because it feels like this is natural. This is just you. Like, look at where your hecka is in your chart. That's the gifts of the spirit. Things that do not require actual like magic. They're your spirit doing it, which is yours. Your spirit. As soon as you like get around people, like you X-ray them. So, what is Janice's strongest gift? And I was absolutely going to add some attunement stuff on here. Yours is not about attunement or learning how to understand your gifts or anything. Yours is about accepting what you've been doing all along. You haven't been recognizing your own gift. You haven't been tapping into the potential of your power because you haven't realized there was something special because you've been doing it your whole life. You're like, oh, that's what I do. People say this, like, as I'm telling this to you, what I'm sensing is you're over there like, dang, people do always say I'm nice to talk to. Or I have to put barriers up because people be wanting to steal my energy all the time. But because it's good energy, you got that firefly, girl. So this is the second time family has came up. So once again, you're your family's healer. You're your family shaman. And you see that nature stuff again? You are going to change the pace for how the continuing branches carry themselves. Like the way they heal, the way they handle their anger, the way they handle relationship. This is like you are doing conscious parenting. But you need to get some sleep. Make your rest a important part of your day so that you can do everything else that's going on here. I'm also feeling like your dreams are important because of this. And your strongest gifts are connected to the intuition, the insight, the dreams, the prophecy you get regarding people in your family as a special bonus for you, right? And that wonderful third eye, that strong third eye that you have. Just knowing, just intuitively. You just have to acknowledge it. There's nothing you need to do to strengthen this except for recognize, oh, my gift is this. And then when you go out and do it, like, that's what I'm doing. And then just keep walking in that, like one step at a time. Like, I don't have to fear, like, hey, I can talk to people and know what's wrong with them intuitively, know where I need to touch them, know where I can feel an energy block, and start that with the safest people possible and the people in your house, the people in your family, because that's what you've been enlisted to help with. So, this last thing is the ability to pull money towards yourself. But it's like you have to write out, and this is a Virgo gift, you have to write out what you need money for in order for it to come to you. Like you have to write out your dreams, your plans. This is given. You need a Pinterest board, you need an Instagram board, you need a YouTube board, you need all the boards so that you are, uh, what is the word I'm looking for? Curating your algorithm, your spiritual algorithm. What you're pulling towards you will be curated based upon what you pour attention into and what you're saving or what you're saying you want for yourself. Some of your power is in your pen, the same way that it's in your voice, your throat. Oh baby. Uh, I'm gonna guess that this throat thing goes along with your abilities as a healer. And if we want to discuss the family thing again, if you have a spouse or something, uh, this is gonna sound so crazy, but I was recently explaining to someone that there are some situations where somebody has damage in their root chakra, and your root chakra, I'm so immature. Your root chakra is right, is at the bottom. So it's like all your sexual organs and your anus and stuff, right? Sometimes you have to assist your partner by sucking the poison out, if you will, or transmuting the energy of the blockages or the damage or the overactiveness and all that stuff in there uh, through love of that area. Your mouth has many uses because there are no limitations to your gift because you are channeling the world. Like you can't beat that. Your gifts are limitless as long as you acknowledge them and show gratitude for them. They will grow. Like you will be shocked and amazed by how things line up for you when you acknowledge and cultivate what you are creating. You are an earth creator, and that's your gift. That's your layout, ma'am. You have a good day.